You just got to get on the bank.
Now then, we're off today to Midland Angling Society. I've already done a video on there with me and my missus. I'm quite impressed with the size of the days. I didn't get no footage of them, but hopefully today I'll do. This is on the Trent. Now we've both got to send us a couple of whips to try. I'm not sure which one Andy's bought, but this is a 5 metre and I've got the 8 metre Acolyte one because I just like the Trent stuff. Well, I think it's going to be too windy for it. I've made a load of stick floats up and a load of whip floats, so we're going to get to bash. Then I've got some ground bait and stuff, and never done it before. Don't really fish for silvers, normally just barbel we do, but we're having a concerted effort this year and try and get a few. So we'll see.
Now then, join us this morning in the rain. It's a new spot for me. Today we're at Hoveringham on the Trent, obviously. I'm just getting set up. It seems to have took me forever to set up this morning. Hopefully today we're going to catch you some silvers on a whip. I say hopefully because you never know, do you? Especially not when me and Colin's involved, you never know. But I do know I'm getting wet.
Now then, got all rigged up. Bit windy for this. I've had a few, but only tiny ones. And is it next peg up? He's getting better stamp than me. Got a 1 gram float on. I think I needed 2. Already had Pike on. Snapped up length luckily. I'm fishing 7 metre section. Only because when I showed to me my float, I did it to short. See about 7 or 8 people fishing today on here. Struggling to keep the line behind the float because of wind. It's a tiny one again. I've had better than this, but not at the moment. Ridiculous. I was ridiculously small, Andy. Probably twice the size of maggot. If that does help. Mine's done note since I've been on, since that Pike. Pike's still sat there. Look at these lot. Yeah, I've had a few of them. Oh, mine's horrendous with wind. A bit better fish, nice roach. Well, not a nice roach, but a better roach. Hope feels massive after catching them little tiny things. Quick flick tip.
You can feel them twitching your bait as you're on the drop.
It might have been being held up actually, because back to little ones. I reckon this bleak, we're holding it up because it didn't go down right, the float didn't. So I reckon it was holding float up, you know what I mean? I've not took no timber balls. Isn't this a horrible way of fishing with ground bait? Hey. Yeah, I've just bowled in with me pole hand, which I don't normally do. I normally use my other hand that I don't take to touch it with. Right, come on then, let's get some fish caught. This wind, it's like towards your face and all, isn't it? This wind's getting too bad, isn't it?
Now then, very steady. I've had one roach, probably 8 ounce, maybe 6 or 8 ounce. It's a little bit breezy and it's making it a bit challenging on this whip. Maybe 1.5 grams might have been a better float, or a 2 gram float, but there's not a lot of flow, so I thought 1 gram might do. I could do with catching a little bit bigger. Just feeding tiny little nuggets of ground bait. Perhaps ping pong ball, not quite. But we're catching a lot of these little ones for every good one. That's the problem. Wow. Telegraph that bite and I missed it. Yeah, they bought a new one out. Yeah, it's not. Good.
It's like towards your face and all, isn't it?
It is, yeah, this wind's not very good really. Although I'm still getting bites. Although I'm getting bites off fish that aren't worth catching. I have set a feeder rod up as well, which might get a chuck in a bit if these carry on being really small. See, look, they're just taking it on the drop.
Yeah, well, I've
The wind's got up a bit now, a bit too much for the whip, so we're having to go on the feeder for half an hour. Hopefully this wind will drop. Weatherman said it were only going to rain until about 11 and it was going to be nice and warm, so hopefully it'll drop enough. I'm going to keep feeding that whip line just lightly, little ball of ground bait every few minutes. Still using the same ground bait mix, which is Pro Natural and Thatcher's Green. A little bit of gross gardens mixed in, some brown crumb, hemp and corn, liquidised corn.
Now then, we've both had to come off at whip. Way too much wind at the moment. Alt droughts barred up. Presentation were absolutely shocking. Andy's gave me a thrashing on whip bit looks on it anyway. I could see which stamp at fish you were pulling in. I've had note of any description. So, on ground bait feeder now. And we'll see how that goes. How many's gone up there, Andy?
What?
Fisherman. It's a massive stretch, isn't it, for 6 or 7 people?
Yeah.
I mean, we're cars right behind us. I had a pike from second fish come at me. Then I hooked one, took me down there, snapped me up then.
Well, the wind's making the whip hard, but
That's why I've gone back on it, yeah.
I'm getting no bites on the feeder, so I've got to do something. There's fish on this whip, it's just when the wind will let you run it. That's a bit better. That's what we're after. We're just not catching many of them. And then you follow it up with these. Yeah, that's Pike, me. It's Pike. Yeah. That's what happens, unfortunately. Let's try and keep some fish there. Probably not going to work. It's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up length. Hopefully that's not ruined my peg too much. There's a roach, but not a very big one. When you catch fish like that just aren't worth catching. First net fish, and quite typically it's a perch. Yeah. It went nice on that whip. Yeah. That's what Mr. Perch is eating.
Now that wind's still not brilliant, but couldn't do no top feeder, so I am going back on the whip. Blowing me all over. Don't get any presentation on it at all. About time, innit? That was something better. That bent me double and then come out. Perchy. Ah, to landing net it. I don't have to get him out. I can't do him like that.
Well, just been piked up again, another upland gone. Seems like every time you look a good roach or something, the pike want it. When the wind allows you to run the float through, the fishing's quite good. After days like that, they're not too bad little whip fish. That has been the bigger stamp. You can see how important it is to get into a rhythm. Oh no. Just dropped a dace off about 6 inch long. Yeah, but best for fish I've seen for a while. Just tried a grain of corn, but they don't want to know. That's what you want. If you catch dace that stamp all day, I'd be after. I don't mind that wind if it's bringing these sort of fish in then. Well, how can you do that? I caught 2 nice stamp fish, one after other, and now I can't get a bite. Smallest fish of the day.
Well, I can't buy that.
And then we're back to catching these.
Sure, my float's going outwards as well.
Yeah, the wind.
Sure, my float, where I put it, not running down straight, it's running out.
Mine's standing still in this wind. Moving a slightly better stamp road, chum.
I went, well, I might go back on whip in a minute. Well, I'll just about get my whip out and look at it now again. I reckon that pipe must be sat down there. So I'm not getting a knock or nothing now. Piss off. All right, I'm coming back off at rod now because I'm not getting a bite of nothing. It was nearly no wind when just got this back out. That's got a bit smallest at day.
I've had some better ones, right? Right, I'm going to call our last.